What's up, fuckers, and welcome back to another rebuild today here on the channel. And today we got the Golden State Warriors, a team at the time I am recording this is sitting at 18-2. An absolutely tremendous start to the 2021-2022 NBA season. Steph Curry looking like an MVP candidate right now. He's number one in my books right now, for being honest with you. They get Klay Thompson and James Wiseman back soon, man. I think the sky is the limit for this Golden State Warriors team. So if I'm being honest with you guys, myself and probably a lot of other people didn't have this team as like a top 3 seed in the Western Conference going into this year. I thought if Klay was healthy the entirety of the year, they could have potentially been maybe in that 3 to 4 range, but this team, without a doubt, is the best team in the NBA right now. They are 100% looking like a team that's probably going to make a very, very deep playoff run. I'm excited to see if they're going to make a move or two around the trade deadline coming up in just a few months, but man, this team is special. We got a normal 3-year rebuild here for you today. And lastly, before we do get into this video, if you guys are new around here, want to subscribe to the channel, man, join the community. We'd love to have you. If you guys got any other video ideas, feel free to leave those down below. And I do apologize, but only having one video out last week. I actually went home for Thanksgiving break, so I wasn't really sitting here at my computer able to make videos, but hope you guys had a good break as well if you guys do celebrate Thanksgiving. So, any other video ideas, leave those down below in the comment section. Without further ado, let's go get some more championships for the Golden State Warriors. So the one thing that is a bit unfortunate about why we do have to start, at the beginning of the 2021 NBA season is the fact that we don't have to start today. So guys like Klay Thompson, James Wiseman are probably going to be here throughout the entirety of the season. It doesn't really make much sense for me to bench them, in my opinion, in a game that's, kind of screwing itself not having start today. But that's on 2K for being a very lazy company. So, point guard spot. Steph Curry obviously going to be here the entirety of this video. He's the best point guard in the NBA. He's very, very close to being the top point guard of all time, in my opinion. I think he's number 2 right behind Magic. That's just my opinion anyways. We move on to the shooting guard spot. Klay Thompson is probably the second or third best shooter in NBA history, right behind Steph. But, the thing about me for him in this game is weird. He starts to regress, which is honestly really unfortunate because I do like him a lot. I would like to keep him the entire time. I'd like to have the Splash Brothers get another couple championships here today, but if he starts regressing, I'm not really sure what I'm going to have to do. But he's at least here for probably 2 years at a minimum. Then we'll kind of reassess once we do get there. Jordan Poole was my pick for most improved player this year, and he's had an unbelievable season as well so far. We got Damian Lee, Moses Moody, Gary Payton II, who, let me tell you, can dunk in basketball. Andrew Wiggins at that small forward spot. It's the long-term answer. Probably not in the, 2K anyways, but, we'll kind of cross the road when we get there. He's definitely serviceable enough to start for us here in year number 1. Oh boy, Draymond Green, my favorite player in the NBA. That's a joke for those of you who didn't know. I'm not a huge Draymond fan, but he is a tremendous defensive player. You got to give the guy credit where, credit is due. I like him a lot in this game for a couple reasons. One, that he's just such a good defensive piece. I also always feel like when I have him on my teams, I tend to win more games typically. But he does start to regress as well. So again, we're kind of going to figure that out as we go along in this video. Otto Porter, good stretch 4 off the bench for them. I thought this was a pretty decent pickup, especially on that contract. I believe he was making upwards of 20 mil on some of his former contracts, so a good pickup there. Iggy's back. I was excited to see Iggy back in a Golden State Warriors uniform. I think he's a good locker room guy for them, 100%. Jonathan Kuminga looking like a nice young bright spot on this team. Juan Toscano here as well, and then the main piece we're going to be working around at the center spot is James Wiseman. He's going to be starting. I know he hasn't come back in real life yet. Him and Klay Thompson just got assigned to the G League team for the Warriors, but we're just going to kind of roll with it. I mean, if we had start today and they were both still injured, I'd kind of let that ride out till they were back, but we have to start from the entire beginning of this NBA season. I feel like it's not unfair, but like if 2K is not going to put in a start today, I'm not going to, work around them, you know what I'm saying? We also have Bielitsa here, and we got Kevon Looney, so a couple decent center options to back up James Wiseman as well. So, that being said, we do have a trade or two potentially in the works, and I'll see you guys with that move. Our first and only trade before we do start sim year number 1 here is going to come with the Memphis Grizzlies. We're just picking up a first-round pick. I like Kevon Looney a lot, He's a pretty decent role player for me, 25 years old. Was I bringing him back this offseason? Probably not. Was he really going to be in the rotation? Probably not. I don't tend to run more than 2 centers. So, Kevon Looney in a second-round pick. Heading over to Memphis, it's actually our own first-round pick we're getting back along with John Concar. That is trade number 1 and our only trade in the books. I also moved Jonathan Kuminga back to the small forward spot. He's going to back up Andrew Wiggins there, and we're probably going to have some convo here of Porter Jr. Actually, isn't he? Otto Porter Jr. And Iggy probably at the backup 4. And then I'm probably going to actually maybe look for a trade for Juan Toscano. It's nothing against these guys, but if I can capitalize on these assets that I have right now, I'm probably going to go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why let these guys ride the bench if I can potentially get a first-round pick out of them? So I'll look if I see, like, this is actually perfectly fine here for the Miami Heat. That's our final trade. I'll see you guys the rotation. The rotation's looking pretty good here for year number 1 in Golden State. We got Steph Curry. We got Klay Thompson. The Splash Brothers are back together, man. I'm so excited to have these guys back. I'm just excited for Clay to come back in general. I mean, this 18-2 Warriors team that we're watching right now, can you imagine how much better they're going to get when Clay hopefully is like almost his full self? And then James Wiseman has shown a lot of potential at points, but again, he's hopefully going to be a decent, I guess, role piece on this team. Typically, you don't have he was number 2, correct? You don't have number 2 overall picks being role pieces, but on a team like this, probably going to be a pretty good complimentary piece. We also have Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green. I just went over Wiseman. Our bench unit, we got Jordan Poole, 6th man of the year, hopefully. Otto Porter. We got Nemanja Bjelica. And we got Jonathan Kuminga. So we don't have a backup point guard. I'm not really too worried about it. I don't think it's going to tend to be an issue. If it is, maybe I'll go ahead and sign somebody around the deadline, something like that. But I foresee this team being very good. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 1 here. We finish up our first season here as the Warriors as a 2 seed here in the Western Conference. Number 4 overall in the power rankings. I think this team is in a very good spot to hopefully make a deep playoff run here in the Western Conference. Giannis wins yet another MVP. Evan Mobley, your Rookie of the Year, is in Cleveland. Andre Drummond, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Ja Morant, most improved. He's been unbelievable this season. And Doc Rivers, 62-20, looking like the Philadelphia 76ers are a 1 seed over there in the East. And wow, Pelicans actually a 1 seed over here in the West. Let's go ahead and take a look at the standings right now. We were 7 games behind the New Orleans Pelicans. They went 59-23. We go 52-30. Not a bad year whatsoever. The Philadelphia 76ers really putting on a clinic, though. Looks like they're finally going to be good. Steph Curry led us in scoring. Then it was Klay Thompson, James Wiseman, Andrew Wiggins, Jordan Poole, Porter, Bjelica. The rest go on. And then we can take a look more so at the rebounds per game. That was Wiseman, and assist was obviously... Oh, wow. I was about to say, obviously, Steph Curry. Good for you, Draymond. So we'll sim the play-in real quick to see who we're facing in the first round. It's going to be the Minnesota Timberwolves, who have made a resurgence themselves this year and so far in real life. This team has been unbelievably fun to watch. D'Angelo Russell, Anthony Edwards, Malik Beasley, Jared Vanderbilt, Karl Anthony Towns. They got Beverly off the bench. They got Naz Reid. They got Jaden McDaniels. We'll go game by game with them. They're good. I'm not really too nervous. We do. Wow, okay, we're down 2-0. We win 2 straight. Yes, we do. And we go down 3-2, and we get upset in the first round. Alrighty. Not exactly what I was looking for. We're going to go look at some playoff stats right here. Steph was fine. Clay was good. Wiseman doing his thing. I'm not really sure what the problem was. I mean, I don't really expect Draymond to be scoring. I mean, 7 rebounds and almost 10 assists is pretty good from him. He did shoot under 30% from the field, though, so that's not exactly something, you're looking for. So, all right, well, you don't want to get upset in the first round. I was hoping for a deep playoff run. That didn't happen. 76ers go on to win the finals. Joel Embiid wins finals MVP. I've been noticing the 76ers have been winning a lot of championships in the first year in these, in these rebuilds anyways. So, interesting, but hopefully it doesn't become a trend or anything. We're not decreasing the shot clock. I'd love to increase the salary cap, but we're not going to do it. There's no shot. Oh, wow. I actually saw the Warriors logo. Miami, there's definitely a protection on that I just didn't notice. Heat. Oh, it actually goes to the Rockets. I have no idea, but whatever. I'm not firing Steve Kerr or anything. I'm not even going to touch the coach. The coaching in 2K22 so far has just been so unbelievably weird. Like I don't mind like the change from how it was in the past. I don't know. I've been doing this since 2K16. I've had 5 years, but like it's almost too complicated at this point, in my opinion. So we can kind of take a look at some of the assets we have right now, see if we have any trade pieces what we'd like to move. We have pick 17 from the Nets. We got 27 in both rounds of our own. So, it's not exactly two slam dunk home run picks, but we do have some nice young assets here in Kuminga and Moody that are potential movable pieces. And then Andrew Wiggins was solid for us. I just don't know if I want to pay him $33 million, because I do have to change something on this team. Then we're going to cross the road with Draymond at some point. But as of now, I'm going to work on something. I'll see you guys with that move. Our first trade of the offseason is probably going to be a pretty good one in the long run for us. We're moving Andrew Wiggins and our 2 first-round picks this year over to the Denver Nuggets. We're picking up Michael Porter Jr. and Monte Morris. MPJ's numbers were down a little bit last year. It really doesn't look like he played as much. If this dude plays, he progresses all the way up to like a 90 overall. So that's a slam dunk home run first trade of the offseason right there. We're not going to go ahead and use our second round pick. I don't really find that useful for nobody even wants it anyway. So I guess we are going to use it. So who do we draft at 27 in round number 2? Sheldon Rodgers, 70 overall out of Georgetown. Looks like he's a big man. Not that bad. I can actually live with that. We're going to bring everybody back, probably pick up a couple first round picks for Con Carr and Gabe Vincent here. And then we're probably going to look to maybe sign somebody on a mid-level exception just because we don't have a ton of money, obviously, with Steph making almost $50 million, which is a bit unfortunate. I don't know if I want to bring these guys back. Like, Damian Lee just really didn't play for us. I thought he was younger than 29. I'm not going to lie. Okay. I'm going to trade a couple people right now. We also did pick up Monte Morris, so we do have him if we need him. I'm going to trade probably Gabe Vincent, John Concar for first-round picks, and then I'll see you guys with a bigger trade. We are going to see if the Dallas Mavericks are interested in giving us Kristaps Porzingis. He's actually had a pretty good year in real life so far. Draymond Green is a player that in real life I would 100% keep. And I know I opened the video by saying I do like him in this game quite a bit. Unfortunately, I don't like the regression in this game, and that's something that he's definitely going to have happen to him. Also entering the final year of his contract. Was I giving him another one? It's debatable. So, Draymond and Monte Morris. You know, we have Monte Morris. We picked him up in a trade, but end of the day, Steph not going to have a backup. So, I'd like Kristaps. So, actually, also coming off a pretty good year last year, if you want to take a look at his numbers right there. So, it's nothing against Draymond. It's just, he's, you know, the time comes every year for, you know, a lot of these guys. And I think Draymond's time has officially come. So, we're going to go ahead and hopefully get this deal done. I'd be willing to give up Sheldon Rogers as well. That gets it done. Welcome to the team, Kristaps Porzingis. So our starting five is all figured out here. I'm also going to have to figure out what I do want to do with Moses Moody because I don't really feel like I need him. I think Jordan Poole's a long-term answer behind Klay Thompson. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is trading him for either a backup center or power forward, and then I'll use my mid-level exception and sign whichever backup I did not get. I would have liked to use Moses Moody. Unfortunately, I don't need 3 shooting guards. I don't need 3 of any position. So I need either a power forward or a center, preferably somebody that's young and preferably somebody that has a decent amount of potential. So not seeing those offers right now at the power forward or center spot, if I'm being honest with you here. Kim Birch, oh, Alexei Pashevsky, or however the hell you pronounce it, that's perfectly fine by me. Now I'm looking for a center. Whiteside, do I want to bring Boogie back? I guess I will. I'll bring DeMarcus Cousins back on a 2-year deal. Not exactly my favorite signing, but I can live with it. We're going to let Porter Bielitsa go. Everybody else is free to go as well. We do have a couple nice trade exceptions down here, but you can't combine those, I don't think. So it's not really going to turn out to be anything anyways. We got a 9-man roster moving forward. This game's obviously going to sign a bunch of CPU guys for us, but I like this team a lot. I'll see you guys at the start of year number 2 here in Golden State. Start of year number 2 here in Golden State. We've made some changes. We got upset in the first round of the playoffs last year. That's not something that I want to set a precedent for going forward. We made the changes. I'm hoping they're going to work out. It's Steph Curry, Klay Thompson in our backcourt. Those 2 things did not change whatsoever. We got Michael Porter Jr. here. We got Kristaps Porzingis, 2 new huge pickups for us at the small forward and power forward position. Then we got James Wiseman here at center. Our bench unit, Jordan Poole, remains our 6th man. Is he in the final year of his contract? Because if he is, that is definitely something. Yes, he is. That's something I'm going to have to figure out this offseason because he's not going anywhere. I can't let him leave. Jonathan Kuminga, Alexei Pashevsky, or however the hell you pronounce it. I'm not good with European names. And then DeMarcus Cousins on a redemption tour there in Golden State. So this team was a 2 seed last year. I don't think we should have lost in the first round of the Timberwolves. I'm hoping 2K agrees with me this year. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. Year number 2 comes to an end here in Golden State, and we are once again a 2 seed here in the Western Conference. Number 3 seed in the power ranking this year. Luka Doncic takes home his first career MVP. Chet Holmgren, Rookie of the Year, is in Charlotte. Drummond still winning 6-mans of the year. Makes his way over to Indiana. Interesting fit there. Giannis wins another Defensive Player of the Year. Moses Brown, most improved this time. And Willie Green, Coach of the Year. So, not bad. I'd like to see our record at some point in time. I also don't know why 2K took away the record thing when you're simulating it. We go 55 and 27. Pretty sure we were 52 and 30 last year, so 3 games better. I will, of course, always take that. Charlotte made their way all the way up to the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Player stats in the year: Steph Curry, Michael Porter Jr., Kristaps Porzingis, James Wiseman, Klay Thompson, all over 15 points. Again, it's pretty cool. Jordan Poole. So it looks like we had 6 double-digit scores. Kuminga, Pashevsky, Cousins. Also got Thomas Satoransky in there a bit. Rebounds went to Porzingis, and assists was Steph Curry. So we'll simulate the first round. We got Oklahoma City here. Young up-and-coming team. Shea, Josh Giddey, Lou Dort, Rocco Praxian, Derek Favors, Colin Sexton off the bench, John Wall off the bench. Okay, those what in the world? Weird. We're up 2-1 against OKC right now. We go up 3-1 real quick, and we end up gentlemen sweeping them after they took game 1. Moving on to Denver, we got Jamal Murray. We got Will Barton, and they have Andrew Wiggins, now our old friend, Jabari Smith Jr., and Nikola Jokic, best center in the NBA. We lose game 1 to them. We win game 2 on our home floor. We win game 3 as well. We're 2-2, so we got a best-of-3 series right now. We go up 3-2, and can we make it to our first Western Conference Finals in today's video? Yes, we can. We got us the New Orleans Pelicans right here, who have Devontae Graham, Nikhil Alexander-Walker, Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, Jonas Valanciunas, who's been very good, Jackson Hayes, Jay Sean Tate. They're a good young team, but I'm hoping some experience here can get it done for us in the Western Conference Finals. We go up 3-1, and no way. Of course it had to happen, man. That's funny. Cleveland makes a Cinderella run as an 8 seed and ends up in the NBA Finals, so we can't even get away from Warriors and Cavs. Obviously, there's 1 year in there where we had Warriors, Raptors, but it's just funny to think, man, about how many times we've seen this matchup in the finals. Obviously, they don't have LeBron anymore. They got Darius Garland, they got Isaac Okoro, Gordon Hayward, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, Larry Marketing. Holy big men. They're good. I think we're a little bit better. Okay, we lose game 1. We lose game 2. We win game 3. Win game 4. That's a big one right there. We go up 3-2, and can we get it done here in Cleveland? Game 6, can we go ahead and take another championship here from the Cleveland Cavaliers, who only technically beat them once. All right, we got a good one here. We're going back and forth. Of course, I know you guys like gameplay. We're up by 2 right now. I'm probably going to blow it, but I'll see you guys in there. Alrighty, here in Cleveland right now, I definitely want to make sure that the starters are in the basketball game right now. Steph Curry is somebody that I need to absolutely use to the most. Michael Porter Jr. down to the rack. Out to Jordan Poole. Gets it to go, baby. You'll love to see it. Cleveland's going to take a second and final timeout. We got 2 minutes on the dot. Here in Cleveland, we go up 3-2, and we are up by 4 here in game number 6, man. I'm nervous. I'm not going to lie. I am a little nervous. I want to make sure all the starters are in the game. Okay, cool. Yeah, I want all these guys in. Clay should be in. I mean, anyways, he's probably one of our best offensive players. Also probably one of our best defensive players. So definitely going to have... Oh, Clay steals it! Oh, that was actually Michael Porter, and I fucking give it right back because I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Oh, my God, block by Wiseman. It's the Cavs ball. All right. I don't know if I'm getting lucky or actually playing well right now. I'm assuming it's probably the luck factor here. I'm going to try to deny ball here with Porter Jr. just because this is his man. Move back over to Markkanen. And my controller buttons are like tight. That's weird. They're like not working. All right, good board here from Tingus Pingus. Kick it up to Clay, which is weird because he's not really a ball handler when you think about it. I can go pick and roll with one of you two doofuses here. Just give me... Dude, what the... Is that an offensive... Oh, my God. Kristaps, what is that fucking pick? I don't know what the hell that was. Alrighty, let's get this done right here. We got just under a minute 30 left to go here in Cleveland in Game 6. On-ball D with Steph Curry, who's got 30 on the night. A little 30-piece against the goal, or excuse me, against the Golden State Warriors. Against, oh, that's... Oh, Wiseman coming up clutch over to Okoro, and Michael Porter Jr. steals the ball. Give it up to Kristaps. Kristaps. Go up and dunk, get fouled or something. Come on, has to go. He gets the contact board. We're up by 6, baby. Cleveland only has 1 timeout left, so they got to be careful if they want to take it right now or not. Oh, boy, that was clutch. That was clutch. After I got cooked a little bit with Steph Curry by Darius Garland, which is just not something I'm looking forward to, but I want another championship here, man. We want to close Cleveland out on their home floor, get that done in 6 games, and oh, Steph fell off a little bit and Wiseman fell under. That's not exactly ideal. I got to get Steph cooking. All I really know how to do is pick and roll, and that only works so many % of the time. We're going to go up to Wiseman. He's going to get fouled at 1, baby. Let's go. Up by 6, and Wiseman going to the line, getting hopefully a 3-point play. God, that feels good. Wiseman free throw is up, and free throw is a brick. What the fuck? Did I miss that badly? I thought I hit it pretty well. Okay, oh, no. Not what we were looking for, right? Oh, no way. Fucking dirt. Oh, God. I almost said fake Dirk's doing that to me. All right, 3-point game. It's just exactly the last thing we needed right there. Kristaps right back down to the rack and a slam it home, baby. We go back up by 5. I'm surprised they haven't taken their timeout yet, but I guess they do want to save it. Wow, we are holding on with dear hope. They finally take their timeout. They advance it. Oh, my God. I'm going to put it in a defensive lineup right now. I'm not sure exactly what that's going to look like. So they put Kuminga in for Michael Porter Jr. Honestly, that's fine. I can live with that. Nothing else changes, but that's totally fine. Alrighty. Here with Jonathan Kuminga, I'm going to try to deny Lowry Markkanen and not let him get an inbounds pass. They're going to... Oh, shit. Evan Mobley now on Kristaps Porzingis, Darius Garland. Going up, and Steph plays actually really good defense. They're going to play... No, give it to Steph. I tried to pass it off to Steph because I don't want to shoot free throws with Tingus Pingus. Not exactly what I'm trying to do. Should have... Okay, I did the... Okay, never mind. I'm not questioning it. We're looking like we're going to have this one down. Looks like we're going to get another championship here for Golden State. We go up by 7 with under 24 left to go. We'll finally do this last possession here probably. They're just going to throw up a 3. And that is game over, baby. We're getting another championship here for Golden State. We can call this one a successful video. We'll just dribble out the shot clock here with Steph, and I'm going to hit a fuck you 3 in your face right now. Why? Because I can. Steph, do it to him. Steph, do it to him. Steph, step back. Oh, that would have been sick. We get a championship. I'll see you guys with our Finals MVP. So I'm sure it's not very hard to figure out. Steph Curry wins Finals MVP. 30 points a game, 5.5 boards, 7 assists, 1.5 steals. He shot 46% from beyond the arc. That is absolutely insane. Probably the best point guard in NBA history if he does that. Alrighty, we're up to league meetings right now. We'll just decline all of these real quickly. We're entering our final season, and of course, I would like to go back-to-back. I don't think I'm going to be making many changes at the starting 5, but I might make a couple changes. Wow, the Pelicans end up with that #1 overall pick. That's definitely from that Anthony Davis trade. What I'm probably going to look to do right now is maybe make a couple trades to our bench. I don't think that's necessarily the worst idea in the world. We don't have any first-round picks this year. Like, moving on from Boogie Cousins for a first and a second-round pick, just glancing at what I can kind of get. Frank Kaminsky, honestly might be an upgrade at this point in time. He's 2 overalls higher. I can take a look at some numbers as well. Birch, I just get a decent amount. So let's go ahead and take a look at the numbers here on Frank Kaminsky. He's putting up, let's check this out. He's putting up 9 points, 5 boards, 2 assists versus, I mean, I know that technically Cousins probably played less, but I'll do that. He's also 2 years younger. It's a good first trade for me. So team player options, Tingus, Pingus declines. Wiseman, Pashevsky, Kuminga all coming back. Qualifying, Jordan Poole is definitely somebody that I would like back on this team. 100% need him. And now we'll head into free agency. So I'm going to pay Kristaps. You know, he was a key piece for us from last year. We're just going to give Jordan Poole the qualifying. I'm not trading him. So honestly, those are really the only 2 big ones that I needed to do. I don't really foresee myself making another like huge trade or anything like that. Jordan Poole, Kristaps Porzingis, welcome back to the squad. If we kind of take a look at what this team's looking like right now, honestly, I don't really see a reason to really make many changes. I mean, I'll check what Clay's overall is next year, but again, he wasn't like bad for me at all. So I'm going to roll with the punches for now. This is the squad we got moving forward. I'll see you guys at the start of the 3rd and final year. 3rd and final season here in Golden State. Fresh off a championship, Steph Curry finally gets a finals MVP. Steph, Clay, Michael Porter Jr., Kristaps Porzingis, James Wiseman. So, you know, Clay went down to an 84. I'm happy I didn't end up trading him. It still worked out. We still got a championship in the long run. Could I have moved him, maybe got a small upgrade? It's potential, but, you know, I'm potential. It's possible, but I'm just going to roll with the punches, see how it goes. Jordan Poole remains our 6th man after we re-signed him. Alexei Pashet, I don't know. He's our 7th man here. Jonathan Kuminga, and then Frank the Tank Kaminsky. We're looking to go back-to-back. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 3. Year number 3 comes to a close. We have our 3rd different MVP of today's video. That's pretty good. I like to switch it up a little bit. LaMelo gets his first career. Very solid year from the young superstar point guard. And we also finally get a 1 seed. It's good to see. We're number 1 here in the Western Conference. We're number 1 in the power rankings as well. Number 1 in your hearts as well. Amani Bates, Rookie of the Year is in Utah. Colin Sexton, 6th man of the year. Giannis wins his 28th straight Defensive Player of the Year. Usman Garuba, Most Improved. Dash Jones, Coach of the Year. Oh, shit. Was Steve Kerr like a free agent head coach and I forgot to re-sign him? Whoops. My bad. Standings on the... Oh, wait. No, never mind. Detroit. Never mind. I don't know why. I was confused. All right. Wow. The 2 seed in the West had 48 wins. We were number 1 with 58, but interesting. Take a look at some numbers on the year. Steph obviously led us in scoring. Porter Jr., Kristaps Porzingis, Wiseman, Klay Thompson, Jordan Poole. The rest go on and on. Not much has changed there. Rebounds went to Wiseman and assists with Steph Curry. So let's see who we're facing in the first round. We got the Houston Rockets. Kevin Porter Jr., Jalen Green, Josh Hart, Kenyon Martin Jr., Christian Wood, Alperen Sengun, Anthony Simons, Pat Connaughton. Pretty good, you know, decent makeup of that squad right there. I wouldn't say they're necessarily a contender by any means, but nice makeup. We end up sweeping them, and the team that beat us in year number 1, the Minnesota Timberwolves, have moved on from D'Angelo Russell, have exchanged, I would say, for Kobe White. Dante DiVincenzo's made his way over there. Anthony Edwards, Jared Vanderbilt, Karl Anthony Towns. The best 2 players in their team still doing their thing. We go 1-1 with them real quickly. We go down 2-1. We go down 3-1. Timberwolves have our number, bro. They really do. T-Wolves just got our number, man. When you're beat, you're beat. They get a championship, so hell, credit to them. We don't go back-to-back. We still got a championship today. I'm still pretty happy about it. Again, I do apologize for the lack of uploads. It's very busy at school. I'm almost into finals right now. And I'm going to be swarmed, absolutely swarmed. So, you know, once we get into winter break and stuff like that, I'm going to try for daily uploads again. I think that's going to be great, but, you know, not so much about me. If you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like down below. I definitely appreciate it. As always, you guys are new around here, man. Feel free to join the community. We would love to have you. Let me know any other video ideas you guys got down below. As always, I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys all in the next one.